Hello friends. As we prepare for annual conference in 2022 and general conference in 2024, we all are no doubt left with anxiety over the many unknowns we face. Disagreement over theology and procedure and fear over potential disaffiliations from the denomination and associated impacts have understandably pulled our focus from the mission of making disciples of Jesus Christ.
However, we would like to take this time to invite you to join us in a collective breath, a time to define the moment we are in, discern what choices are best for us, and direct our efforts back to working together with trust and grace.
While we wait for meetings and decisions that have not occurred, our calling is to be the church, here and now.
What follows are our commitments about how we will conduct ourselves in North Alabama as we approach the 2024 General Conference.
First and foremost, we're dealing with complex issues and diverse perspectives, but it's imperative that you know there is a place for you here in the North Alabama Conference now and in the future.
At this time, our goal is not resolving doctrinal disagreements, but setting a viable path for restoration, resolution, and renewal.
We acknowledge that trust is broken down throughout our worldwide denomination and between us. But within the bounds of the North Alabama Annual Conference, we hope to restore trust.
There is much that is out of our control, but we are responsible for the ways we treat one another.
Moving forward in North Alabama, we commit ourselves to the following principles.
We will continue to follow our polity as set forth in the Book of Discipline.
2, we will not demonize one another over differing beliefs.
Number 3, we will never seek to punish or coerce, financially or otherwise, for a Spirit-led decision to disaffiliate or remain.
And number 4, we will respect existing convictions and views, including during appointment processes.
As people of faith, we are called to seek the will of God.
Each of us must make a Spirit-led decision regarding what we are called to do and where we may best serve as disciples of Christ.
This will require praying for guidance, understanding the issues at hand, seeking further information, reflecting and determining where God is leading us into the future.
This task is neither easy nor fast.
We ask you to take your time and wholeheartedly engage in the discernment process rather than deciding out of frustration and fear.
While we sincerely hope that you will all choose to stay with us in the North Alabama Conference, we trust you to make that choice for yourself and will respect your decisions without judgment.
We encourage you to use the resources available on the conference website to help open up conversations in your congregation, communities, and homes, and to help facilitate the discernment process.
We admittedly face a difficult task, but with God, we are able to conquer any obstacle.
As we move forward, we are reminded from the Book of Discipline that Wesleyan emphasis upon the Christian life, faith and love put into practice, has been the hallmark of those traditions now incorporated into the United Methodist Church.
We hold firm to those traditions and seek to lead with love and faith.
As you ponder the issues that face us and begin the steps toward discernment, we ask you to consider, what does it mean to be a Christian, to be United Methodist, to be part of the North Alabama Conference?
Finally, we ask that each and every one of us be engaged in determining our future. This includes abiding by certain tenets.
Number 1, remembering first our duty as servants of Christ.
2, actively seeking discernment.
3, declining to engage in gossip.
Number 4, avoiding casting judgment.
And finally, not being afraid to ask questions or express concerns.
Remember, there is no us versus them. There is only we.
And we envision a future where we can remain a connected, Christ-centered community of disciples that honors and values our differences.